Hi, everyone. Welcome back. So, last episode, I told you my truth about how I lost myself. And today, I want to talk about the part of the journey no one gets to see, the internal rebuilding, the mindset work, the conversations with myself and with God. So, this is basically the foundation of it all, right? Because before I can fix any part of my life or, any of my routines or my habits, I have to renew my mind. So, the past few months, I was totally out of alignment with the woman I was becoming, right? All my routines, my habits, everything just went down the drain. I was a total mess. All because my inner world was chaotic. So my outer world reflected that. I realized that I had slipped back into old habits that had kept me stuck. And in order to become the best version of myself, I couldn't continue on that path. I had to make a change. So I made the decision to reset my life, starting with renewing my mind. That's where transformation begins, after all, right? I'm just going to talk about a few things that I'm doing on a daily basis to shift my mind and get back to myself. Bear in mind, I said daily because renewing your mind is not a one and done type of thing, it's a daily devotion, right? So these are things I do daily. So, of course, journaling has to be a part of it, right? I have to write my thoughts, I have to write things down, okay? I will journal how I feel. How am I feeling? Where am I struggling? What am I avoiding? And particularly, what emotions am I avoiding by occupying myself with work, right? Where am I hurting? Why am I hurting? Who do I want to become? Why am I not there yet? What's holding me back? What's keeping me stuck? What things need to change? What habits or what systems do I need to create to become the best version of myself? How do I provide excellence and value to the people I'm serving? So those are the things that I would ask myself and the things that I would write about in my journal. Next thing I do is challenge negative thoughts. Every time negative thoughts would creep up on me, I quickly replace them with positive ones, right? That way I don't get consumed by all the negativity. Most of us don't realize how much our thoughts can sabotage us. But the thing is, they're thoughts, right? So you have the power to change them. For instance, I'll give you an example. Like my YouTube channel. When I think of my YouTube channel, I envision having over 100,000 subscribers, and my channel Journey to 40 is known all over the world, right? And lives are being transformed through Journey to 40. And my channel is a huge success, right? And then negative thoughts would creep into my mind and tell me, girl, please, who do you think you are? You only have 156 subscribers. Where do you think you're going with that? You don't have the capacity to do this. Honey, take a seat in the back. And then I have to cancel all of that out and declare and affirm God's truth over my life, right? So I will say things like, I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. Though my beginning be small, my latter end shall greatly increase. My name is great among nations. My path is as a shining light, and it shines brighter and brighter even unto the perfect day. So you have to challenge those negative thoughts and know that regardless of what life throws at you, you will come out on top. Right? So that's what I do. I Replace my negative thoughts with positive and uplifting thoughts. And you have to declare God's words over your life, because He's not a man that He should lie. He's not going to leave you or forsake you. So another thing I'm doing is speaking life over myself again, because I had stopped saying my affirmations. So I'm getting back into doing that again, right? And this kind of piggyback off, challenging the negative thoughts. So you speak life over yourself. So I will say things like, I am disciplined. I am devoted. I am becoming the woman I pray for. I am allowed to start again. My reset is not a setback, it's my way forward. The favor of God is upon my life. So you got to basically just forget about what you're seeing in the physical and speak what you believe about yourself. And I'm honoring my word. I'm showing up and doing the things I say I'm going to do. So, actions. So, you got to speak, you got to believe, you got to put some action in and receive the thing that you desire, right? Okay. We're on the same page. I hope we're on the same page here. I'm rebuilding my spiritual discipline as well. And this is something I just can't leave out. I really can't, because God has been amazing in my life. So I'm reading my Bible, I'm praying every day. I'm talking to God about my fears, areas of my life that I want Him to transform. I ask Him to renew my mind and create the right spirit within me. I ask Him to lead me and guide me and order my steps in everything that I do. He has never left me, has never forsaken me. So I'm going to continue to hold on to Him. Another thing that I do, which I think is important, and I think it's important for everyone to do, is to practice gratitude. If you don't like something, don't get up every single day and complain about it. Change it. Whatever you don't like, you have the power to fix it or to change what it is that you don't like. And try to find the good in every situation. No matter what's going on with your life, ask yourself, what's the lesson here? What is this teaching me? No matter what you face or how difficult a situation may be. And yes, life has its ups and downs and its challenges, but believe that God is working everything out for your good. So every day, just be thankful, be grateful. Be grateful for the life that you have. Be grateful for the things that you have here and now, no matter how small they are. You want God to bless you with more? Be thankful for the little you have now. So basically, these are things that I do on a daily basis to just get back to myself and back into my routines and, working on becoming the best version of myself. You may ask, what's changing already? And honestly, I feel lighter in my spirit. I'm more calm. My thoughts are clearer. I'm getting back into the flow of things, slowly getting back to my routines and, the habits that I created to, become the best version of me. So I'm slowly getting back into those things. And I know this winter season kind of puts a damper on me sometimes because of the weather and all that. I'm a sunshine girl, hey, you know? So the weather kind of puts a damper on me, but I'm trying my best to show up and just put in the work because the work has to continue. So it only goes to show that when you have the right mindset, everything else will flow and your entire life aligns. Before I go, your tip of the day, and hear me, let go of the past. Let go of the old version of you. Let go of your old habits. Let go of the hurt. Let go of the pain. Let go of the betrayal. You can't move forward if you keep holding on to the old. It's time to let go. Now, if you're watching this and you feel like you lost yourself, I've been there. And I recommend you start with your inner world, start with your mind. If you want to make a change in your life, start with your mind. Everything else will begin to shift naturally. Okay, comment below, resetting my mind. You hear me? Comment below, resetting my mind. I need to know that you guys are with me and you're doing the work as well, okay? So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for vibing with me and just, you know, showing up and giving me all your love and support. I appreciate it so much. So until next time, peace and blessings. Bye. Bye.